नमस्कार, पंजाब केसरी नवोदय टाइम्स से मैं हूँ दिव्या वैद और आज हम बात करने वाले हैं क्या होता है जब होती है प्यार और किस्मत की जंग, द बिगेस्ट वॉर बिटवीन लव एंड डेस्टिनी। ये है हम सब के बहुत ही खास, हमारे दिल के हैं बहुत ही पास। चलिए स्वागत करते हैं, आ गए हैं हमारे बीच प्रभास। द मूवी मेड आउट ऑफ 350 crores. We are talking about राधे श्याम।
नहीं मैं किसी को नहीं दिखा है। My friends and all like to time pass and all. One of my friend tries to do, but I never showed. It's a very interesting science. I think we have a rich culture in astrology and palmistries and all, but I never did. Yeah, everybody want me to get married, so they'll say that already 2 times it got failed. So yeah. Pre-list should be worth it. So now I think it's a very good sign that we are trying to make Indian films, and we're going to see a lot of Indian films in future. So like RRR is coming, people are already want to watch RRR, KGF 2 and Pushpa 2 also already people are starting to watch that. And as I say, like Maine Pyar Kiya ran some 175 days and Hum Aapke Kaun and all. It was always there. Roja, Bombay. Hindustan, you see Robo, it's always there. Now people like the film industry wants to make Indian film because we want to reach every part of this country, and it's a very good sign, I think. And we are already late. I feel it's already 100 years to make Indian films. We are in a good space now, and we are experimenting a lot. We need to experiment because to understand all the audience, it's not easy. It's a lot of pressure, a lot of experiments should happen because we just started the process, and we're going to give great Indian films tomorrow. So that is the biggest question till the release, because we always feel when we're doing a film, we feel that this part works and this works, and that's why we do the films. बट फिल्म रिलीज टाइम पे वो टेंशन है कि क्या पसंद आएगा ऑडियंस को. लाइक दे लाइक दिस पार्ट और दे लाइक समथिंग एल्स, और मे बी वी आर राइट 100% राइट, 60% राइट, 70% राइट. द सॉन्ग्स, trailers, everything we get little information, but yeah, it's finally audience should say what is the result. 3 times postponed हुआ film, and the 4 years में we wanted to finish it as soon as possible, but because of Saho it got delayed. Then we thought we'll do it in full force and finish it fast. Only the climax ship episode, which is going to take a lot of time for a lot of pre-work. But we went to Italy, got cancelled, and again we had only chance for Georgia. The COVID was less there. We went there. We thought we'll finish 30-40 days. Again, 10 days we need to run back. Again, we went to Italy. The Italian government was really supportive. I think even Georgia was very good, but the Italy government was super duper supportive because there were riots just near my hotel, and we thought we need to again pack up, but they really supported us, and we need a lot of crowd to give that retro look because this is the first Indian retro look, and shooting in abroad in COVID situation, pandemic, the world is stopped, but we ran and we did, and thanks to the Italian government for the support. It's a great responsibility. What Rajamouli gave me. He believed in me. He gave me Bahubali, which changed my game. And I think I can't ask nothing more than what Rajamouli gave me. So today I'm coming to Delhi because of Rajmouli of Bahubali. So I can meet you all people. Thanks a lot to him, and media has been very supportive from Bahubali, from every part of the country. And yeah, it's a very big responsibility because we don't have a lot of Indian films done before. We just started. Maybe we did few, but now it's come like every Bollywood, Tollywood, or any part of the country wants to do pan-Indian film because everyone knows like if the content is strong or the film is good, people are going to watch everywhere, and we can cross the boundaries and go. Like for example, Japan or China or like our Hindi Bollywood films ran very well in China. So we are trying to go global. So very good sign, and there is very big responsibility for all the film industries to make bigger, and we need to fight with the biggest industries in the world. It's a responsibility, and yes, we need to push ourselves hard. Both है because first they'll say Prabhas film like after Bahubali, so then they'll ask who's the director. If the director is not big like Radhesham, Radha Krishna or Sujit, so they'll say it's a Prabhas film. So I'm for some films like for example tomorrow I have Om Rawat, so Om Rawat takes little burden, and I have Prashant Neel who takes burden, and project Nageshwin. But when it is like a new director or something, the whole bag is on me. So it's like too much heavy to take a burden. But yeah, we are trying to push, and it is pressure and it is responsibility and so much of love you got, and you got Bahubali, and in your life you can't just relax and say ye film karunga, wo film karunga. So in 9.5 years I just did 4 films. I don't want to disappoint the audience. Pressure is there because any state, like you take West Bengal, you take Bollywood, you take Tollywood or Telugu or Tamil, you have different kinds of audience. You have people who like romantic films, comedy films, commercial films, horror films. So what should be the script? What will they like? How can we reach the maximum audience? And how? So we tried for Saho, South audience were not so happy with the songs. So it's a love story, we need songs. So we did South Indian separate songs and for North separate for Radhesham. So we are all experimenting to reach as much as audience we can. So yeah, the script is the toughest part I feel to select, and many more things, songs and drama and emotions, how real we can get, and yeah. Bahubali was big everywhere, but the size, the 570 something for Bahubali 2 was like, it's like how much people liked the film and loved me and gave me a response, but I need to give them back. I just don't want to dub the Hindi film. I want to do it, and I want to get it as much as right as possible. I'm working hard. I can read and write in Hindi. My dialogues will be in Hindi. But the thing is, I didn't talk too much, so I'm learning a lot. I have Ashish, who was an SD in Delhi, I think he did it. So he was there, he's helping me, and yeah, I think few films more, I'm going to get better and better, and I'm going to get perfect Hindi. So there is superstition also, there is science also in that. I also learned a lot in Palmistry because I never followed it. So yeah, the film, I think you might get inspired in some things because it is war between destiny, a man, Vikramaditya, who can predict anyone's future. He's one of the world, he's a genius. The world, the greatest people are behind him in the world, not only in the country. And he has a problem, he has a complication. The drive goes on the love story, and you can say a love thriller, you can say the fight between destiny and love, and yeah. So we need to see the film for that. the toughest part, sir, is the script, I feel, because it's very hard to judge what is right, and the emotion should be right, and to reach the audience, yes, but what is right, how to do it. So I'm doing a love story, which is a risk for me. Commercial cinema is better. So I want to take the risk, and I want to tell the audience I can do different stuff, not only commercials, only commercials. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a realistic film in a small room also. Tomorrow I might do a horror film. I already planned a comedy film. So I am trying all that, but as you asked, even I don't know the answer of how to select the script. It's just gut feeling, or I have support from Om Rawat, I have support from Prashant Neel, I have Rajmouli as a friend. So I try to ask them like this is what I'm doing, and I tell my friends I feel something, and I see the drama is right, but still, sir, I don't think so. We don't have a reference before, like Indian cinema के लिए ये scripts अच्छा रहे. प्रभास को क्या चाहिए बोलता, I want the story to reach as much as audience in the country. Openings always you can't get Bahubali, or Saha was also had a very good openings. But if the opening was the first criteria, I wouldn't have done a love story, definitely. So if I want to reach across Saho or Bahubali, I wouldn't have done definitely a love story. I would have done a pakka commercial film, which is more safer. I definitely will get openings because of the actions. So opening is not the first criteria at all. If you get good openings, it's very good. If I get good openings for Radhesham, it's very good. But that was not the criteria. Otherwise, why would I do a comedy film which people never saw me? In Telugu I did, but not in Indian film. So opening is never a criteria, sir. To reach the audience and entertainment, I should entertain them in a different way. That's the first, most important. Adipurush is just not a film for the whole crew. It is a very important sentiment of Indian cinema, Indian culture. So it is like more than cinema. I was never so frightened in my life doing a film. I don't want to say it's a film because it's very important. We tried something for the Indian culture, for its respects. So I try, like third day I felt like should I do it, because I don't know if Bahubali I make a mistake, it's fine. Radhesham I can make a mistake, it's fine. Adipurush I can't make a mistake. So I was really frightened. I was never frightened in my life, not even Bahubali 1, because that was the most biggest project and everybody was stressed because we don't know what's going to happen. But this is the culture, this is the sentiment of Indian culture we have been living on. So I called Om and I said, can I do it? And he said, don't take stress, I'm there, I'll take care. I wrote the script on you, I can't imagine anyone other than you, so I want you in the film and you should do it. And I said, okay, we'll. For me, just doing a love story, which here in the Indian, other than Telugu, I did 2 love stories, which did really well in Telugu. So I want them to like me to select a love story and make it a hit. So I heard 4-5 thing, but Radha Krishna, which he told, was like, I think it's interesting. It's not just a love story. It has a lot of elements. Vikramaditya being a palmist we never saw before. I think that's one of the interesting part. And the interval I felt very, I thought like palmist, when he said palmist, I was like, oh, palmist I never believed, so should I do it? I thought, okay, in interval I'll tell him that this sir, I don't believe all this, so don't. So intervals I got, I think the story was hooking hard. And from there it went, there are many twists going. There is a kind of love thriller also in this. So he designed, he didn't come and after me saying, okay, he didn't design the ship episode, he had the ship episode. So definitely later, the technicians, everybody wanted to make it bigger. The producers are like, no, okay, Prabhas said, okay, so we want to make it bigger and beautiful and whatever. But the story was the same. It didn't change anything after I came. So there are many elements other than love story, and I should be romantic personally, otherwise I wouldn't have selected Radheshyam. Very little, which basics for my character I learned, and lot of stories I heard. Before also we know about palmistry and astrology, like so many interesting things. It would have happened in our families somewhere or other, uncles or my. We heard a lot of interesting stuff, which is like my uncle when he was born. They wrote the astrology, how he's going to be very big, and what are the situations, and a lot of things happened. So these things we heard. I never followed, but yeah. DDLJ, हम आपके कौन, many films I think. Devdas. Yeah, Devdas is also one of the classic love stories I feel. In Telugu also they did Devdas. It was a biggest blockbuster. And many films. I had many love stories. Geetan, sorry. My all-time film is Geetanjali. I don't know. It's not released in Hindi, but Maniratnam sir's third film or fourth film, I don't remember. Nagarjuna sir acted in it. I think that's one of my favorite films for all time. It's a great love story. So I don't know exactly the reason, but I think film is everything for them. The actors, the directors, and film is like the biggest entertainment maybe still. And I don't know. They used to really like MGR, NTR time, and they were like gods. They were like gods. They're not like normal. If MGR, like I heard in Tamil Nadu when he died, people today also say like, no, he's still alive. So it is. I don't know why they love so much. I really don't know. But I think we are lucky to be in the industry like that.
तो ये थे प्रभास और इन्होंने हमें बताया कि ये पामिस्ट्री में कितना बिलीव करते हैं एंड वी विश यू अ वेरी गुड लक फॉर योर मूवी.